Imagine waking up to the sound of church bells, only to see the sky glowing red. In 1666, London faced one of the greatest disasters in its history. A small spark inside a bakery grew into a raging inferno that destroyed almost the entire city. But from those ashes, a new London was born. It began on the night of September 2, 1666. In a small bakery on Pudding Lane, owned by Thomas Fariner, a fire started in the early hours of the morning. At first, it seemed manageable. Fires were common in London, a city filled with wooden houses crammed tightly together. But this time, the flames had other plans. Strong winds fanned the fire, carrying sparks from house to house. The summer had been hot and dry, leaving the city like a tinderbox. Within hours, entire streets were swallowed by flames. People tried to fight it with buckets of water and leather fire pumps, but nothing could match the fury of the blaze. London was unprepared for a disaster of this scale. Chaos swept the streets. Families fled with whatever they could carry, chests, bedding, even pets. The narrow alleys jammed with carts and terrified citizens. Some even ran to the River Thames, loading their belongings onto boats in hopes of escaping the fire. The flames were so fierce they melted the lead roof of St. Paul's Cathedral, causing rivers of molten metal to flow through the streets. For 4 terrifying days, the fire consumed London. When the flames finally died down on September 6, the devastation was beyond imagination. Over 13,000 houses, 87 churches, and countless businesses were gone. Nearly 100,000 people, a third of London's population, were left homeless. Yet remarkably, official records claimed only a handful of deaths. Many historians believe the true number was much higher, hidden in the ashes. But the fire did not just destroy, it forced London to rebuild. King Charles II ordered new regulations. Houses had to be built from brick and stone instead of wood. Streets were widened, sanitation improved, and safety became a priority. Sir Christopher Wren, the famous architect, designed a new St. Paul's Cathedral, one of the city's greatest landmarks. The Great Fire, though devastating, became the reason modern London rose from the medieval ashes. Today, on Pudding Lane, a small plaque marks the bakery where it all began. And near London Bridge stands the Monument, a towering column built to remind future generations of the disaster that reshaped a city. The Great Fire of London is remembered not only for its destruction, but also for the resilience it inspired. Out of the flames came a stronger, safer, and greater London. One bakery spark turned into 4 days of hellfire. Yet from that inferno, London was reborn. History teaches us that sometimes, even the darkest disasters can light the path to a brighter future.